We call soldiers everywhere that we go. Gotta keep moving on, you know we struggle so hard. Sometimes I wanna let go, but we some soldiers, look at them soldiers. You can tell everywhere that they roll that they ready for war and got plenty support, and they a force you don't want to oppose.
Just like something I was thinking, like if you want to live like a long life, well, any drama and any bullshit and anything, you know what the thing to do is?
What's that?
Mind your own goddamn fucking business, son.
Yeah, I second that notion.
Yeah, see, that was like a good one idea, I guess.
Yeah, so welcome back to Boot TV.
What's up?
I guess you could say this is officially episode 1. So
Episode 1 for
welcome.
real.
For real.
We're excited. We're moving forward.
But, you know,
Doing it.
Here's the thing, right? So I got to say, and it's kind of a prediction on my part, so, you know, hear me out here, but I think that this next election is going to be historical, right? And it's going to be historical for a crazy reason.
Monumental.
Now you got to understand, all right, Trump's a piece of trash. However, if what happens is what I think is going to happen is he's going to try to run as a Republican. The Republicans are not going to let him. So therefore, he's just going to run as an independent. And I think the reason that this is A, good, and B, going to be historical, this will be the first election where you'll have 3 choices that all will carry votes. Now, unfortunately for the Republican Party, it's going to mean a Democratic win because, let's face it, Trump supporters are all voting Republican. So Republicans are going to lose. But I'm hopeful, at least, that going forward from this, it'll cause a permanent change in the way that our elections work.
This coming from a independent libertarian that's a little more Republican than he would be Democratic.
Yeah.
So I get it, man. I understand. That's why I ask you for advice about things that like matter and stuff. That I think that like the outcome's gonna be, I actually care about how the outcome's gonna it's gonna turn out.
I would hope that all of everybody starts to care about what the outcomes of these. But honestly, like, you know, say what you will about Trump, he's really the only person that could run as an independent and actually be a contender. And if he could change our political system so that
15% vote.
Well, here's the thing: if you go to a 30-person voting system, then you're no longer able to just run off the platform of "I'm not that guy."
Yeah.
I mean, you now have to sell yourself, and people get back into voting for who they actually believe in, as opposed to against somebody. You know what I mean?
I think the only reason that makes sense too is because like everything's becoming a lot more open, and people be able to like be more open to who they are, more comfortable with who they are, and there's a lot more dynamic and civilization, so to say, that's out in the open. You know what I'm saying? So there'd be a lot of different opinions, and I mean, unfortunately, you know, the people who are like that aren't going to go for that third vote. Like that, him being an independent is not going to be the person that they're going to vote for.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No, absolutely not. But, you know, so that's just my prediction. So we'll see what happens with that. But you know, enough of the politics, the drama,
2020.
The hatred. Oh, fuck 2020.
Stop the hate. When you be hating, if you just be hating, it's just going to not worth it.
But it's good because, you know, we're about to drop one of our new segments. This segment is the aforementioned in previous episodes, Us versus Them. And, you know, again, this is all about promoting the people making the beats. This is also about promoting other artists, other rappers. We challenge you to come do this freestyle. So
previously I said, like, put yours up, like, below us. And the whole thing is if you start getting more votes, then we'll go below you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really think, if you start getting more positive feedback than us, then we'll put what you put out above us.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's going to be one of those things where we're going to put them up side by side, and whatever you submit to us, you know, the people can vote on. And if you're the winner, you're the winner.
I mean, we can only make so many people look at this.
Yeah.
It's really up to everybody.
Yeah.
Participation. Like, and I think technology is so simple that everybody can participate right where they're at. It's simple.
Yeah. But, you know, so here we go.
Check it out.
And, you know, MCs, feel free to come at us.
BBT Paul P, yo.
Ghetto Booth.
This isn't just where it begun, but this is the beginning of something that's gonna never stop winning, kid. And when we stop winning, your head starts spinning. Everybody's like, what the fuck is this shit you got into? And be involved with the click that we in, you Ghetto Chronicles, Booth TV, we on podcast now, yo, come and see me.
Watch the evolution, see we doing what we doing every time that we using this shit to prove it. These motherfuckers try to come at us, but we're useless because we refuse to let these motherfuckers do this without coming through and abusing anybody that seems against the GBC. Do what you wanna do, but realize that you get run through quick whenever you come against the ghetto conflict. It's like that.
Some people be trying to use this, but they never realize they've been so bruised, paid to that fucking getting slick. That makes it we don't callous. We don't even fucking see fucking malice. When you fucking down, ain't nothing but joke with this show. We guys play callous. And fuck you a bad kid. Just making fun of you, tell you fucking no, you just fucking click it. You don't bring some disaster shit without having some disaster shit happen. Get up, son.
And we doing this, yeah, like we ruining any motherfucker over the shit we do it big every time, cause we do whatever we want. Off the top of the rhyme comes from within our sides of our minds, and we define it, we realizing that these motherfuckers can't shine in this game when we just blinded anybody you find it. The GBC sitting on top, never reminding you, cause we never left, we always in front of your face, except that we the best that ever let it loose with each and every breath. We gonna step to the game and let it loose and choose to beat these motherfuckers up step by step.
I say that we the best, we never let up. We got fucking leather on our chests. We fucking get right out, kids. We fucking get up to the mic. All these people sit there and they sight. They don't want to fucking see. We fucking bring the fucking see with their parents. They fucking bring some shit to be friends with us on the fucking show. They buy the clicks to get up. So we do this shit. We not bringing me in. We the meanest. We scream and we don't fuck with this shit because we know that people scream, kid.
We calling you out, ghetto boots, so follow them now, cause these motherfuckers are gonna come through and just swallow the sound. Cause we be taking this to another level, and if you don't understand that we raping the game you in, that's right, you just a bitch, talking trash. All these motherfuckers are falling flat on their ass. Could never ask for nothing better than them. We come through and represent the shit forever ends.
They say we never coming in better than them. Yo, we're sick of swim. We've been swimming since the beginning. It's best not to get into this, cause I can teach some lessons that you never be interested in, because you fucking never wanna learn lessons. Fucking disaster shit. Get a booth, it's us versus them. Paulie P, BBT been doing this shit since the beginning, kid.
Yeah,
What?
we've been doing this since.
From the beginning, kid.
Yeah, so that was Choke One, and the beat's called Sunset. So
Right.
you can find them on YouTube.
YouTube.
And MCs that want to participate with us, go ahead and put your submissions to us versus them 4 at gmail.com.
Right,
And,
and that was I was, that was gonna be like a back and forth thing with me and you, but I just kind of felt it out, and we wanted to try and keep it short and simple, so that's just what we ended up doing.
Yeah,
right.
absolutely,
Like,
yeah.
like when we have like an idea,
Yep,
but it just ends up working out. It works out, and it's cool. Like,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
It is
son.
what it is. And,
That's
here's,
when we do
and here's the
this,
thing, like
right?
we're gonna let people vote on that. So like
You
don't
put it up.
think if you
We'll
put
run
something
amok.
up, we're just gonna
We'll
make
run
it
amok on it.
like we're better than you. We don't care if we lose. You know what I'm
At
saying?
all, like, at the least,
We'll be the first people to tell you that we're not really that
we'll
good at
sit here and mess
freestyle.
around all day, dude.
You know what I mean?
All day.
Like we've never really tried to
And it's
freestyle.
like, I know someone who like it.
Yeah.
Only one person's all it takes.
Yep. So again, MCs, go ahead, check out that beat, show that artist some love, and
what is it? It's called Us vs Them 4 at gmail.com.
There you go. And we'll put that stuff up as soon as people want to get involved.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
what it's gonna take.
But
Like it, share it, say what's up.
subscribe.
Don't like it, I mean, whatever. Subscribe. Get a booth.
Get a booth. Booth TV. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's just it's one of those crazy things, man. Everybody in the world is just fucking out of their minds. There's so many different things
Right.
going on.
And with that, but we need something to align us. When we were doing this us versus them thing. I remember we used to mess with people doing music in New Hampshire after we reading a funny article out of New
Yeah,
Hampshire.
yeah.
And it was I don't know why it made me remind me of this, but it was like it took like a whole fire department. There was a cow stuck in a tree.
Okay.
Like this cow's just stuck in a tree. On picture,
That's,
you're just like riding down the street, and all of a sudden it's like maybe it was 4 feet up, and
That's
like it happened
crazy.
to get like caught between the branches, just like stuck there.
Okay.
What do you say? You say move.
But it was still alive.
It's like, come on, cow, move. No, it's just like trying to jump, but it can't jump. It's like, come on, mister, help me.
You gotta wonder, like, that's some shit. Imagine you're, like, all fucked up, and you drive up, all of a sudden you just look to your right outside your window, and it's just a fucking cow.
Like, what's that?
And, like, it's not even dead. It's just, like, help me.
Just chilling there. I need some hay.
It's like, oh, shit. Like, do you even stop at that point?
I mean, you can't just leave it there. You know, think about it. You have to keep cleaning up the shit behind it and keep feeding it water. But you know, get rid of it. I guess they got the eventually got the.
I guess
the
that'd
tree,
be.
I think it was like getting the
different.
tree removed from around the cows. What ended up happening.
Oh yeah.
I just thought it was a funny story. It kind of made me laugh when I read it before, and just work with music and just we go online for a beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's reminding me of messing with kids in New Hampshire with some music and stuff. It's fun stuff.
Well, I think that pretty
Right.
much sums up, the times we live in. Cows and trees.
It's the times that we live in.
All these other crazy things going
Even
on.
these fucking cows, they're bored.
I mean,
Right.
it's just absolutely crazy. But I guess, that's probably the reason why everybody decided to start growing weed.
I mean, I think that was short-lived almost, too.
I
I
mean-
like a lot of people give up after they realize it's actual work to grow bud.
Oh yeah, it's way more work. But
They're
people,
like, it's gonna be simple. I'm gonna
you know,
grow, and they go
yeah.
out there like, "What's this
Yeah.
little weird fuzzy thing in the middle of my plant?" Like, come on now, like,
what are all these things moving on the ground? No, it's
like little bugs
crazy how many
creeping
people started
around,
growing weed,
you know?
and it's almost kind of amazing the mental shift that society had about marijuana.
Oh, like this,
where
like,
it was
like that, but.
Literally, and it's like,
Unless you have a medical card, you can't get away from it. You can't get away with smoking if you're on probation, so it's not really that open-minded. But
I mean, definitely a lot more. I mean, it's recreational.
Yeah, but it's getting there. I mean, it really is. But, but it's weird because it's funny that many people really, really into it. A lot of people just blasted off and lost interest in it. Like, oh, this doesn't matter anymore. I could just stop at my local dispensary and just grab something. Spend $150 or something. So.
Well, it's funny that you say that. There's definitely, I know quite a few people that are like, oh, I went there for the novelty of it just to see what it was like.
Yeah.
And it's like, and they never go back again. It's just.
It's expensive, and I mean.
But hey, you know what?
If you know how to do it and do it good.
Yeah.
And
well, that's the thing. Do it good.
Your eyes creased no matter what, son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
Well, I mean, there's so many different things about growing weed, and like so many different things about the way the chemicals are activated or interact or all that. Like,
people try and
we talk about. I mean, I know a lot of people make weed butter, but it doesn't mean that the weed butter is good.
No, I mean, really, they don't realize it, because the butter can only get up to a certain temperature before it starts bubbling. Which, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The weed to activate the the psychoactive properties of the weed, you need to heat it up to a certain temperature for a certain amount of time.
Right.
And depending upon the weed and the the cannabinoids that are present, between the certain temperatures that you can cook it at for a half hour, 40 minutes, activate it. Not only that, just eating a nug is gonna really mess up your intestines and stuff. You have to decarboxylate it before you can really get into mixing it. It makes it a lot more potent. Just be patient. Don't try and fast cook fried stuff. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be patient.
Yeah.
Let it boil. You mix it with water.
And you said what?
Decarboxylate.
Decarboxylate.
I don't know what I'm saying. We just call it decarb. For
Okay.
simplicity, because you have enough time saying simple words.
Right.
So I gotta see this.
And what does that mean?
Decarboxylation.
Yeah.
You take your bud.
Yep.
And you heat it up at between 220 240 for a long between a half hour 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And what that does is it activates you lose the carbon molecule, or you lose a molecule off your THC.
Right.
When you heat it up for a certain amount of time. It's the same thing as if you smoke it. Like when you smoke it, you're activating the stuff inside of it, burning it by setting to a certain temperature. But that's why a lot of people went to vaping, because when you burn it, you really make it harder than it needs to be. But,
because you're on fire.
Yeah. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I believe that you got some video recorded.
I got a 24-second video that shows you simply how decarboxylate you eat. Decarb, as I would say, and anybody I know that would be talking to.
And that's pretty much what you want to do every time that you're making weed butter, so that you can cook some good stuff.
Yeah, it just makes everything a lot stronger, and it brings the good properties out.
All right. So let's go ahead and check that out.
High, smoking on some diamonds. High, smoking on some diamonds. Rising, chasing all the clouds and horizon. You know we smoking on that loud shit. High, smoking on some diamonds. High, smoking on some diamonds. Rising, chasing all the clouds in the horizon. You know we smoking on some diamonds.
Wow, so that's a little cannication for you
Yeah,
guys,
yeah.
just so you know.
We gotta teach some people some
Another
stuff.
cool little thing that
Yeah.
I was reading on, I found out, was pretty cool. Like, scientists in the UK found out if you take a regular crab pot
Yeah.
and you put, like, bright lights inside of them
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
let
yeah.
it sink, is that scallops literally flock and fill up the crab pot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do
You
you
want that for, like, maybe pearl? You want to get some pearls?
Do you get crab and the scallops, or do you just get the
I think
scallops?
that I don't know exactly how it works, but once it's a full house,
Right.
So I mean, what,
Either
I
way,
think,
you win. Yeah.
I think maybe they do that. Is that where the pearls come out of? Scallops?
No, pearls
Where they
come out
going?
of clams.
No, pearls don't come out of clams. They come
Or
out of
oysters.
scallops.
Oysters.
Oysters? Yeah, all right, probably oysters.
Yeah, I
Whatever.
think
So
that's
maybe they wouldn't use it for that, but people like scallops.
I mean, people love scallops.
I mean, I've eaten like raw scallop before, and I was none too impressed by it.
I mean, personally, I don't eat any seafood of any kind. People
Mhm.
always look at me like I'm weirdo, but you can keep that. I don't want nothing.
I do always like to see my food before I eat it,
Yeah. Oh, I would.
so I kind of live by that principle.
Yeah.
Never an eyes closed, mouth full sort of person. Sorry, we're trying to keep it a little appropriate.
I like to keep a personal relationship with my food.
I like to just know what's going on.
Yeah.
How everything's mixed together can shield and do a solid formation or separated
Yeah.
so specially that
It's
you
kind
can
of
taste
like, did
everything
my
individually.
sausage have a good life?
I mean, I doubt it, because now it's in my mouth. I got it.
Yeah.
Eat this
That's
shit
some
up,
fucking
son.
shit, yeah.
Right?
But I mean, hey, you know what I mean? Like science, lights,
Light
animals
science.
are fucking.
And
attracted.
and so if you like scallops, get crab pots, put bright lights in them, and fucking scallop, let your scallops go, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
you got it.
I mean,
On a more serious note,
on a serious note.
so in Boulder Head City, Arizona,
Okay.
they have this law where it's illegal to feed homeless people. And this might be something that's all over the place, but I've like really never heard of something like this.
Right, just
Like, maybe I'm
specifically
just
in
not.
the
And this is
story.
why I'm trying to read more and get out, because I'm like really, you know what I'm saying? It's just opening my mind to new things. So in
Yeah.
this city, it's illegal to feed homeless person. So the first person they charged
Yeah.
with feeding homeless people is a 60-year-old lady that's just like bringing people homeless people cheeseburgers and stuff.
Right.
And the thing that doesn't make sense to me is that's fucked up. I mean, like,
Well-
people have to eat, and if people want to bring food, then it should be a good
Yeah.
thing.
Well, is it so? It's illegal to bring food to a homeless
Or
person
feed him. It says
specifically.
to feed him, is
So-
like, that's how
so-
it's worded.
But what
so.
if you give them? But giving them money's okay.
I mean, I'd say if you give them money,
There's
you know,
nothing on the
that's
rules
anything.
about that.
I
Right?
don't know. I mean, if you say, "Hey, we get some food," that might be like you have undercover homeless people looking for you. Like they have like this sting operation being real productive this week, guys.
That's you know, I mean,
Imagine that.
that's just so fucking crazy to think that. I mean, you know, I guess.
Everybody has to eat.
Well, I mean,
You know?
what's your end game and all that? Do you want just the homeless people to starve to death so there's
Yeah,
no more
yeah.
homeless people?
I know.
Like,
Do you have like crews? They have like crews. They're trying to develop a new part, like a whole new department within like the town, like
Well,
or the city or the whole area.
Yeah.
Like
Well, the whole thing,
Yeah,
I really
yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
even understand about that. It's like, well, what about like a soup kitchen, or what about like, you know, charitable organizations?
so I think that'd probably be a license thing, though, or maybe they just don't have any of those there. Like you can see, they have shelters or like food or soup kitchens. I don't know, because I mean, once I heard this shit, I had no interest in Boulder Head City, Arizona. 'Cause
Right.
fuck them.
Right.
As far as I'm concerned, I mean,
right?
no offense, that's what little I know about you. It could be a very wonderful place,
Yeah,
but it's not a place that I want to go
it's bad
from what I've heard
PR for
about
sure.
you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like.
Well, I
Send
mean,
a rep out. Give us free tickets. Give us a fucking tour.
You
I'll
know-
come and check it out, and then I'll do a better one, a better evaluation of your city. But I'll be feeding some homeless people while I'm there.
yeah.
For sure. I'll have like a bag of cheeseburgers, some french fries.
Oh, I guarantee you, there's
Yeah.
like gonna
Yeah.
be Twitters and all that shit
I mean,
with people
I'll
doing
do
exactly
that
that.
because, I mean,
I mean,
come on now.
well, the thing about it is, like, you're just opening up a situation where these you know,
See,
influencers are gonna start shooting videos specifically
Yeah.
to get that
You
reaction.
open a can of peanuts
You
and
know
feed
what I
the
mean?
people, you get fucked. You can feed the pigeons, you just can't feed the people on the park.
Well, I mean, that's,
What's up
I mean,
with that, dude?
well,
Like,
that's another like good point. Like, what if I throw out some food for like
and
an
that's
animal?
just the meaning, though. I
Yeah.
would never throw food to somebody on the ground. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. But I mean, you know,
Yeah.
with the way that they are, like they'd probably do some shit like that.
With
Like I was
everything
feeding,
where
I
it's
was
coming
feeding
to-
popcorn to the ducks, and the homeless guy came and got it.
Yeah.
So now you're arrested for feeding the homeless
Yeah,
person. Like
Well,
why?
the ducks they can eat and,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
literally shit wherever the fuck they
Yeah.
happen to be when it's
Yeah,
happening
exactly.
to take a shit.
Exactly.
Right?
I mean,
It's like I don't even dip my water and my feet in the water because there's duck poop in it.
That's just
I can
fucking.
handle a couple swans, but no duck poop. That's particularly sensitive to me
That is-
personally. It
that
brings
is-
me back. It's not a bad situation in my head.
That is just some crazy shit. I tell
you know,
you. But you know what? On some food related topics,
Issues.
You know, one thing that the Ghetto Boo knows all about is trying to come up with a meal on a budget.
yeah, a meal on a budget, feeding a lot of people, a lot of protein, putting protein on the plate, but not like pills and like
Yeah,
protein and like
yeah,
vitamin
you gotta get that
supplements.
real shit
We're
in your
talking
meal.
like beans, meat,
Whatever.
maybe potatoes, son. Like just and how to do it easy, simple, and cheap.
Right. And cheap.
And cheap.
And that's the key word there. Like, you know, we want everybody to be able to enjoy good meals. So, you know, we came up with the idea to do a Ghetto Grub segment where, you know, Polly P, for the most part, shows you how to do some
Whipping up
easy cooking.
recipes, feeding a lot of people.
Yeah.
Cheap. No. It's like food that's cheap, but not. I mean, it's like warms the heart. I mean,
Yeah.
that's home hearty, home good living, good
Home
eating.
cooked meal
Yeah,
right there.
that's
Yeah,
the good
you gotta eat well. And
Eat well.
you know,
Yeah.
that's it's so hard nowadays to really eat healthy and eat proper.
I mean, I'm not saying it's healthy.
And that's true.
It's hearty.
Well, it
I'm
depends
like,
on
hearty.
what you feel is healthy. Like a
Right.
healthy person is not what I'm saying. I mean, eating healthy
I'm
to
not that
me
person that gets
is
like
being comfortable.
depressed when my farts don't smell bad. So I mean, I don't know what healthy is, son.
I think it's amazing that you think your farts don't smell bad.
No, I said I get depressed when they don't smell bad.
Oh, it's like a game to you.
No, it's not a game.
not a
Hey,
game.
son, it really messes with my emotion.
This
I feel
shit's
like less
for
of a
real.
person sometimes. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
we'll get into something like
Yeah.
that topic another time. We'll make a whole topic out of it. And everybody doesn't want to hear that. We're about to get into some food stuff.
I mean, some people out there want to hear that.
Um,
They want the dirty details.
we're
But
going to
anyways,
get into nitty gritty later on.
but yeah,
guys.
we're gonna show you a quick
right now
one.
we're fingertip deep. We'll be going knuckle deep eventually.
Yeah,
You got to ease it in there.
yeah. But this
a
was
little bit at a time.
this was like, I believe this was the first thing you ever
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
the
made
first
for this.
Ghetto Grub episode. It's like our signature dish. My mother actually helped make it. Was the one in the filming that was really special to me. It was just a real signature dish, and it's
Right.
like awesome. Just
Awesome.
check it out. I mean, it was phenomenal, dude. It rocked.
Yeah, check it out.
And I like eating that anyways.
Yeah, son, that's gonna keep you full at
Right?
night.
What we're trying to do is put
Oh,
proteins
good
on the
shit.
plate.
That's right.
Make a lot of food, good food,
Good
quick
food.
food,
Quick food.
fast food, so to say, but not like drive-through fast food, like fast food that you get from
Like
that
at
we
home
happen to have
fast
around
food. Yeah, like ramen noodles quick.
here, you know.
But,
You say to that.
you know,
on a lighter note,
on a
we'll
lighter
get into
note.
something a little funnier, a little more
A bit
entertaining.
better. Yeah, we got to bring some levity to our episode
Is that
right here.
is it? Would you say levity?
Levity,
Like levity?
like humorous. I don't know. I'm not going to teach English language
That's
people.
fine. I went to
A
school.
little
I
bit of
don't know what
levity.
that means. I'll just be honest. I'm just kidding.
It
I know
means
what
we're
means.
lightening the
Just
mood, son.
Okay, so here's one for you.
Yeah?
I was doing a little reading. It turns out that a Belgian farmer was like working his farm.
Okay.
He's trying to decorate it, and he moved a rock from one part of his farm to another part of his farm.
Okay.
And when he did
Aesthetically
this,
pleasing.
he actually like remapped the Belgian and French borders.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a rock that they were using as like a landmark inside, like for mapping.
Okay.
So every once in a while will do in surveys around to go and check
Right.
things and make sure everything's in line, but
Right.
they reshape the border.
Okay.
So when France found out, it's kind of like, what's going on here? I guess they must have lost some serious acreage or something. But
I
all of a
lost
sudden,
10 feet.
Yeah, but 10 feet, like you pivoted at, like, 100 miles that way is
Yeah.
gonna be a lot of acreage. You know what I'm saying? Even just like the little sliver.
Yeah.
So the Belgian people, I don't think they were too upset because they got
They
property.
don't care.
But
They don't
anyways,
care
the
at
French ministry said, move the rock back, dude.
Okay.
We'll be all right. And both sides kind of got a little kick out of it. But it's funny that, obviously they'll put things in place so moving stones isn't going to have that happen. I guess
Yeah.
they would because they had an incident happen. They're going to.
It's funny. If I was that
Work to
guy
prevent
and I
them.
was that farmer, I would move the rock like a couple inches every day and stick little Belgian flags on it and be like, I claim this
I
land
mean, I just.
for the Belgians.
Dude, if you think about it, you like start banging on one side of the line and walk across the line. So you're like banging from country to country.
Yeah.
You you could have gotten laid in two countries at the same damn time.
Like, wee. Yeah.
I'm sure you wouldn't be the first person to do that.
No, absolutely
I mean,
not.
anything like two countries that jumping across the border back and
Yeah.
forth would just
Well,
be funny. Like,
I mean, that's obviously some shit. I mean, you move one rock and you change the whole dynamic of a country.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. But all right, well, that's pretty good. I got an interesting story myself.
how interesting. Yeah,
Well, it depends on what you like and what you don't like, I guess. So this one's out of Springfield, Mass.
Springfield.
So cops were trying to enforce an eviction notice on this guy.
Oh, Lord,
He'd
yeah.
been fighting it for a couple of years.
Lady, get the hell out, son.
So they finally went through the things and they finally got him evicted. Well, this guy had a little bit of support. And the support came in the form of a lady named Rory Woods. She is a 55-year-old professional beekeeper.
Nice.
So Rory decided to show up to the eviction at 9:15 a.m. with a flatbed full of beehives and,
Oh, man.
and
I've
a
seen
whole
them.
bunch of bees.
That's messed up, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I guess her plan was to
She's all about the buzz, huh?
release all these bees on the police to somehow disrupt this eviction. But I tell you what, man, she came strapped, ready for war.
Oh, she went in?
Full beekeeper outfit. And I guess at first the cops tried to get over there before she did anything, but she tipped over her first beehive, so the cops retreated.
Yeah.
And apparently, started getting stung, and so they tried to charge her.
Yeah.
So what did she do? She just smashed another one and then
Right on
threw it, agitating
That's
the
so
bees, so to
fucking
speak.
Get them all shooken up.
And I'm just telling you, man, dude, they weren't ready for this lady because she just all suited up, grabbed fucking beehives,
Yeah.
and just walked up to the front
She's like
porch and stuck them shit.
Carrying like the
Dude, she
Warhammer
put them
stuff.
right in the front door so that
Yeah.
nobody could get in or out.
Yeah. How'd that
Uh,
work out for her?
Yeah, well,
Uh-huh.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, that's some crazy shit to do. It's not even you getting evicted. You're just showing up.
Wow.
It's like protesting.
She must be a good friend.
She must be a real good friend. Or a complete stranger.
She must be totally behind the non-eviction process.
So, the one downside to here is apparently there was one injury severe enough to go to the hospital.
Yeah, well, some people are allergic to bees. So
Some
you gotta be
people are
really
allergic.
careful doing something like that.
But, I mean, it just goes to show
Yeah.
you that, people are getting more and more creative with the way that they're deciding to, I guess, fight the power.
Yeah.
But, in the end, I don't condone it just because those cops,
then,
they really weren't the
I'm
ones.
just saying this kind of
know?
brings me back to the beginning of our episode where I was talking about like a way of living long, happy, drama-free life is
Yeah.
just mind your own fucking business.
Mind your own beeswax.
Yeah, I guess you mind your own business.
Yeah, so, shout out to all those crazy fucks out there.
Yeah.
They're
and you
attacking
gotta
the bees.
Fight the powers that
Um,
be.
And if you want to know, she's being charged with 4 counts of felony assault and battery with
Yeah.
a deadly weapon
And
by
she's
way of
probably
bee
lucky. I mean, she's lucky.
and
yeah.
disorderly conduct.
Yeah, I mean, that's just.
Well, I mean, you figure because she did it on the cops,
it's a
she could have got
paperwork.
hit with assaulting police officers and
Yeah.
all that stuff. So
It could've got-
I guess that they are going to light on her.
Yeah.
But rock on Rory Woods.
Yeah. Right? Funny thing I was reading about happened in Michigan
Yeah.
is a man sued his parents for throwing away his porno collection, right?
Okay.
And it turns out that his parents had to pay him $30,000.
$30,000.
I was saying, like,
Who
what is
the
this?
hell has $30,000 worth of porn? That's just free
That guy
nowadays.
did. He did, right? But I mean,
guess
he
so.
was like a guy. But I mean, if you living with your parents, you
Uh.
gotta pay rent and stuff. Then like,
Well, I
you
bet he
spending,
pays
they're
rent
probably,
now.
they're probably mad. Yeah, I bet he does pay rent now, right? But either way, you should take that money and get the fuck out of his parents' house, so he can watch as much porn as he wants. Maybe he's sick of it, like hearing it. I don't know.
I can't even wrap my mind around $30,000 worth of porn. I mean,
Yeah, right. What is it? I don't even
it's
know what
free.
it is.
It's free.
Oh yeah, right. There's millions of places
whatever
to
you
watch
want.
it.
I mean, it might
You
come
know?
at the price of being tracked or having
Yeah.
spyware,
But you
malware,
know
whatever.
what? Do you save all your receipts for all the porn you buy? I was thinking about that. Like, you gotta prove that you
Well, that's
had
the
it.
other thing. Like you purchased,
Right?
you actually purchased
Yeah.
$30,000
And
worth
he's
of porn.
like, these are all originals. I bought 2 of each one. This one's wrapped still, and this one's not. He's just like,
I had them graded. They were rated in mint condition.
yeah, right. And I mean,
Right.
that's the type of auditor or evaluator that you would find in the dark underworld.
The dark
Uh-uh.
underworld.
I'm like-
I bet you that guy looks like he's fucking Popeye with his forearms.
Yeah, one of them.
Just the right one.
Just the right one. And the other one's gonna get sick of having to cash checks. So
No, the other one's gonna be like the guy from Scary Movie. He's like, take the strong hand.
which is really this hand.
It's
But
just
look at
like-
this one, like, oh, look at my hand. Sorry, man.
Like, man, what happened to your hands? I only used one.
Well, your right hand, you're supposed to catch it this with a mitt, right? He's like, sorry. He throws it back. He like takes the guy out. He's like, oh.
Wow, so 30,000.
Yeah, well,
I mean, I guess if you could say that there is such a thing as sex addiction, that's
no,
that's
that's
a big
a porn
indicator.
addiction.
Well,
that's not a
true.
sex addiction. That's a
true.
porn
That's
addiction.
true.
I
All
think
right.
there would be a big
My
difference.
bad. I
Right?
didn't want to say that it was something.
I
and it
feel.
wasn't.
I figure a guy like this would probably show up to the show and not be able to pull. Be able to get through it. You know what I'm saying? He'd show up and it'd be time to do business. He would just like not know what to do.
He'd be like, hold on, I gotta hit
And
play.
he had to change his pants before he even goes into it.
Well, that is some crazy stuff right there.
Oh yeah. So now what we've been doing is going through reading news stories, trying to get out of our mold, but really to
Yeah.
get back in to how we met and really what we do on a regular, like what we live, what we do, what
Little
we're all
glimpse.
about.
Little glimpse into the side of the
Yeah.
minds of a ghetto booth.
The Ghetto Boo Chronicles.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. I mean, first and foremost,
Yeah.
folks, we
Put it up.
are a musical entity. You know,
Entity.
we are MCs. We love
Right.
making music. We love making beats.
Making a
We love writing
shine.
songs.
You look at us and we
We
just
also love to work with other
shimmer.
artists. We love to collaborate and do
Some
that.
people say the future's so bright you need to wear sunglasses.
Yeah.
We're so fucking bright. You want to look at us? Go get a pair of sunglasses, son.
All right.
We
Settle
hand them
down.
out the door.
Settle down.
All right, sorry. I was-
No, but in the spirit of making music and making sure that you know what we're all about, we're gonna show you this video that we made quite a few years back now. Showcases some of it's a little bit exaggerated. However, this is kind of the life that we live.
Right? It's like, oh shit.
Oh shit! So here it comes, and hit us up in the comments. Let us know what you think.
Aw shit, we just woke up like, yo, what did we get into last night? Acting the block rappers everywhere, guess the GDC came through it last night. Yeah, that's right, when we catch a glimpse of perfection as we pass by, masses of rhymes. And this is the type of music we bump to when you're trying to get high. Aw shit, we just woke up like, yo, what did we get into last night? Acting the block rappers everywhere, guess the GDC came through it last night. Yeah, that's right, when we catch a glimpse of perfection as we pass by, masses of rhymes. And this is the type of music we bump to when you're trying to get high.
Up and down, all around this town we cruise. We're looking for a spot to just set up shop and booze. Now you can bring the marijuana and I'll bring that bitches. And we can fuck this party up until someone needs stitches. I'ma wake up, but I ain't gon' remember shit. But I'ma take a look around and know we did some crazy shit. Push the smoke up in the air, cause I'm trying to stay high. And I smoke a lot of weed and I might do it till I die. So you supply the good time and we'll provide the ill rhyme. I'll pull up out front, pick it up, and you know that I'll be just on time. Cause it's one for the money, then it's two for the show. No need three, cause I'm ready to go. Try to hold it steady wherever I go. And I'm dreaming of a life where I might flow. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, come on, let's go. Come on, come on, come on, let's go. TBC, everywhere, let's go.
Aw shit, we just woke up like yo, what did we get into last night? MCs and blunt rappers everywhere, guess the GC came through it last night. Yeah, that's right, when we catch a glimpse of perfection as we pacify a massive rhyme. And this is the type of music you bump to when you're trying to get high. Aw shit, we just woke up like yo, what did we get into last night? MCs and blunt rappers everywhere, guess the GC came through it last night. Yeah, that's right, when we catch a glimpse of perfection as we pacify a massive rhyme. And this is the type of music you bump to when you're trying to get high.
Crush it, short it, twist it, lick it, let it bend.
Smoke that shit up.
Love it, push it, and it's all I know.
That's hip hop and buzz.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Then start to get started,
If
kid.
you ain't 21 or a bitch, you know what time it is.
Time to disappear quick.
This is for the ones that is grown. I may be almost old, but tonight it's on. This is for the ones that's hardworking and honest. The ones with kids, tonight they ain't got 'em. Now you know why we go hard when we party. Line up shops with captains of Bacardi. I know these dimes and they bodies. And we wishing them love it when we get it. So we party off and shit like that just happens. Started off with a shot, switched to one and dunk, and then the rest I forgot. Waking up, looking at this mess like fuck. Empty condom and blunt wrappers, beer bottles, cans, and I'm like, damn, I wish I remember what happened here. But if you get a booth, you better come through in your area. Twisted up all the bud, and the vodka's gone. The remaining beer's piss warm. Fuck, I gotta hit the field in the store before I get started and get it on. Cause once we start, the line gets to be a mile long.
Aw shit, we just woke up like yo, what did we get into last night? MCs and blunt rappers everywhere, guess the GC came through it last night. Yeah, that's right, when we catch a glimpse of perfection as we pacify a massive rhyme. And this is the type of music you bump to when you're trying to get high. Aw shit, we just woke up like yo, what did we get into last night? MCs and blunt rappers everywhere, guess the GC came through it last night. Yeah, that's right, when we catch a glimpse of perfection as we pacify a massive rhyme. And this is the type of music you bump to when you're trying to get high.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And like that's really how it was back in the day.
That's true.
We still get
That's-
together. We're more focused on music.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Being a
yeah,
little more
for sure.
professional and actually trying to present what we're doing. Back then, it was just about like we just like making music and having that kind of a good time all the time.
Yeah, and that's what it was all about back in the day, man. Like we can't even tell you. We used to just get mad, fucked up.
It would
and
be
just,
like a
make
30
track.
pack and a bottle
Make
of
track.
something, usually cognac or
Yep.
and a bottle of new, or just
Henny
wouldn't
Black,
know to stop.
whatever. But
man.
yeah, you know, we were definitely some party animals back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, even when we rolled the shows,
I think we go.
you know, we roll up with party buses full of people.
Yeah.
It's just,
We filled to the gill with the liquor.
and it's funny too because you know we're out there and we weren't even promoting our shit. And you see, we'd be doing these shows with all these other fucking people,
And
and they'd be like, "What the fuck? You showed up with like 25 people,
Yeah,
bro."
we
We're like,
just-
"Yeah, yeah."
that's what we do.
That's what we do.
When people roll out, we roll. So like a party, and we brought the party with us.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like when we get to the scene, it really does light up. It's like we set the party on
Yeah.
fire.
Fire, son. And here's the thing too. Like one thing about us in the ghetto booth that we've always made it a point to do, we don't just go do our shit and then bounce.
Yeah,
you know
we
what
don't
I mean?
hang out. We
You know,
walk for the other band.
We will actually watch the other band.
We
And
buy. We don't come in with nips in our pockets. We go and buy shit from the
Yeah.
bar. We get food. We get.
yeah, we
meals.
try to support that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know, too often, you know, you'll see these people that even if they show up with like 10 people,
And they want them all on
they
their
just-
list.
yeah, and they just
They want everybody on that damn list. It's like, come on now.
and they just should do their set and they bounce. They don't show any love, and you know, ghetto booth is all about that love.
About that love.
And you know, we're trying to bring it
and
to a
the
more
city.
professional level at this point.
Right, and be more
So on
consistent.
that note, you know, you can follow us on why don't you tell
On
me-
Facebook, we got Ghetto Booth is one of our pages.
Yeah.
Booth TVs.
Yeah.
We're going to be really pushing this off of. We have Bloodcore, which is more of the candication and Poly PDMC.
Yeah.
And Bunkcore Calimar Farms is about
Calimar
like how
Farms.
to grow bud, like the candication, how to sort of stuff.
Yeah. And you know, you can also check us out on SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
You can go to the Ghetto Booth page.
Booth.
You can also go to the BBT page, keyword Plymouth, and you can see some of the music that we've been putting up for
Yeah.
years.
And
on
we
some
have
of that
more,
stuff.
more recently we're putting beats and stuff on there.
Yeah.
And not to mention, go to our YouTube page. We're going to be sharing this podcast
Yep.
from. Subscribe, like it.
Yep.
You can not like it too, but subscribe to us. I mean, if you need something to hate on, just
Yeah.
subscribe to us and spit some hate in the comments.
Yeah. You
It's all
know,
about participation.
and it's all about getting out there and building that community. Because again, Ghetto Booth Chronicles, we're not just about ourselves. We're about
Right.
music.
And
We
people that
want to
help
help
out
artists. We want to promote.
Community,
You know, and we want to do that shit.
sharing points of view.
Yeah. So you know, we truly appreciate anybody that's been with us through this and all
Helping
the
us
people
out.
that are helping us out for sure.
For real. And
You know, even those people that
Well,
play behind the scenes. You
yeah,
know?
the behind the scenes stuff. We'll just we'll let it roll out from here, dude. I think we get we'll pick a song to play off
Absolutely.
with, and we'll have the credits rolling.
Absolutely.
This is like Booth TV,
This is Boot TV,
BBT,
BBT,
Pauly P,
Polly P.
Ghetto Booth Chronicles,
Right, and
the
we're gonna-
GB Chronicles.
That's right. And we're going to leave you right now with a live performance from the Ghetto Booth. So, you know, don't forget to hit us up in the comments. Let us know what you think.
Like, share,
And
follow,
till next time, folks,
and tell your friends about me.
we'll see you. Peace.
Everybody.
One day we coming back. Let's just like you see you on the back. We gotta get a little time. Put a little bit of sound. We get back around. But for now, I'ma just see you things. But you know we looking here. We do all this shit. All the MCs with the river and see your wish. You're gonna see another CD hit. I am a whole party MC. I'm one of the ones who the show started. We go the choppers. The target on the back. BBC, you go back. All time, in all rhymes, in all time. I'm being the greatest of all time. In all rhymes, already hit up. So long, goodbye. We won't make this game close. So long, goodbye. Don't worry about it, baby. I'll be alright. Hip hop to the day we die. So long, goodbye. Till the next time I see the light, I'll be back alive. Right here, hip hop to the day we die. Goodbye, back around. Passing out, straight down fly. Somebody break through, y'all make room for the young guys. All the beat, BBT, Rhino, Blue Green, Blue Cheese, eyes low. Yeah, you can smell it in the wind. Girl on my line, and I tell you today. Haters hate, hate the cake, make mistakes, hate mistakes, money clips, in the place. Fresh kicks and fresh teeth, empty bed dude, burn the best streets. Staring at the dog, trying to make a wish.